Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bob Waldron. In this video we're going to be having a nice product review of Ammo's The Weathering magazine. Love this magazine, as I always get this, and just to show you what is in this particular magazine, it's all about camouflage. So it really is packed with all different ways of doing camouflage. It's around about €8 as well, so it's not like a expensive price. But I like it because you don't get loads of advertising in there, and it's just packed full of basically teaching you how to do all sorts of things to do with weathering and building models and all that cool stuff. So just to start off with a quick sneak peek at what's actually in here, we do have an M1A1 Abrahams 1/35 scale, which starts it off nicely, doing some nice simple sort of camo patterns and spraying that kind of stuff up. Little bit of weathering going on with that one, bit of locomotive stuff also. Things start to get a bit different and interesting, where we have what kind of you got this disc camouflage, which is really sort of kind of quite hard to do and takes quite a bit of time, but it's another way of doing camo patterns. We've got the Russian, their Expo type camouflage, which is the Russian BMPT 72 Terminator 2 in 1/35 scale, which shows you how to do that type of camo pattern as well, along with a bit of weathering also, because it is the weathering magazine, let's face it. Then we've got all sorts of little bits of stuff. We've also got some other different type of way of doing camo as well, which it also shows, which is actually brush painting camo down, which is kind of quite interesting, because when it comes to camo and stuff and modern day modeling, we use airbrushes pretty much all the time. Using paintbrushes we do shy away from, but it is quite cool to see how you can still get good effects but just using an actual paintbrush. So that's quite an interesting one. Different way of doing some camo as well is actually doing a modulated camo pattern as well, which is nicely shown with this Tiger 2 just here. It's just going to go off and sort of do the whole modulation effect, but camoing up your model and modulating each actual camo pattern that goes on here, which is also another really cool way of going about camoing. You got your figures in here as well, showing some camo stuff with that. We do have a nice stug free in here also, which is about doing a white wash also, so it really sort of shows how to sort of do all that kind of chipping and all that lovely effect that you would do with a good white wash. It also has we've got like a submarine here, which is like a tiger type camo pattern on here, but it shows you in a way where it's like a heavily chipped camo pattern. Again, it's just really cool how this magazine just basically shows you not just a simple camo pattern, but lots of different ways you can go about it and do it. Hard camo patterns, easy ones, some nice new tips and tricks, as well as a nice bit of like weathering the model up afterwards as well, just a bit here and there. So yeah, it's a big thumbs up to Ammo's The Weathering magazine. I do believe this is issue 20, all about camouflage. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. So until next time, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I'll catch you next time.